Hey, what's up, One Piece fans? Red Hat Pirates here with a deck profile and guide for OP10 Green Bonney. Before we get into the deck, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, smash the sub button, and let me know in the comments if you like the deck, hate the deck, or what you do differently. Let's check out how we're running Bonney in OP10. Went ahead and turned the camera off for you guys. For those unfamiliar, Jewelry Bonney is a 5-life leader. When opponent attacks for 1 Don once per turn, you can rest up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters. Alright, we are running 4 of the Cavendish that allows you to restand 2 active Don on play and when attacking. We are running 4 of the Scratchman of Pooh. This is typically a 2k counter, but there are situations where we do want to rest someone's characters. Like, let's say we're playing a Shanks and he plays the annoying 1-cost character that minuses 3. Activate main, -3 or whatever. We can rest that and kill it immediately. And there's some other situations, maybe against Teach, etc., that you want to use this. If he plays like a dot Q early, you just want to clear it out. Or he plays a Luffy on 1 just to stand it up. You can play this out, kill it. 2 of the Killer. This is a blocker with 1 Don on it. You are able to draw a card if you have 3 or more characters on board. And typically you will have 3 or more characters on board because you're playing this in sync with like Kid, or if you don't have Rosie or you don't need to play Rosie. Playing this, or maybe you have a Rosie already down. We are running 4 of the Rosie. This is the blocker that if one of your other rested characters will be KO'd, you may instead trash this character. We are running 4 of the 7-cost 8k Hody Jones Rush. On play, rest with 2 of your opponent's characters and or Don. Then put the top of your life cards into your hand. This is a great card into Teach, or into everyone really, but into Teach, it's just a free rusher typically. You don't get the rest because he's using black holes, but you do get the rush still, and it's very important that you get rush and Teach, and this is also an annoying body that he has a hard time clearing, 7-cost bodies. We are running 4 of the 9-cost Zoro. This is the one where you can restand it. You can swing it 3 times in 1 turn, restanding it twice. Great card, like literally just beats Teach. If you play this and he uses his 10 cost on it to stop it and you play another one, he just loses the game. This is also just a great card to play, like if you're going first and you go to 9 and you're on like 3 life and you're in no danger of losing, and you know that, you play this down. If your opponent can't answer it, they just lose. We are running 4 of the Carrot. This is on play or when attacking. Up to one of your opponent's rested cost 7 or less characters do not become active during its owner's next refresh phase. That's on play and when attacking, and it's a 1k counter. This is one of the best 5-cost cards in the game, especially in green. This is a fantastic card. This literally takes care of like Lucky Ruse for us, stops Burgesses from being able to be reactive, barring that you don't get Black Hold on your play. This is an excellent card. Kills tempo, allows you to gain tempo. We are running 2 of the new Smoker card. This card has Banish and also Activate Main. Set up to one of your Don cards is active. You get to restand your Don, which helps your 5 Don turn as Bonney, because then you can play a 5-cost card, restand your Don, just like Cavendish, except this isn't an on play, this is an activate main, so it works into anyone. This is just another fantastic card to see and to Teach. We are running 4 of the new 2k counter Tashigi. When one of your green characters other than Tashigi would be removed from play to your opponent's effects, you may instead rest this character. This is a fantastic card, works really well into Teach, Shanks, any yellow decks, really anyone that's going to use KO effects. This is just a fantastic card. It's a must run 4 of. We are running 4 of the Searcher Bonney. Not much to say. You're going to search out Supernovas. 4 of the 1-cost searchers. We are running 4 of the 2k counter Scratchman of Pooh, so we're running this one and this one. Very, very rarely will this be used as anything other than a 2k counter. It's just searchable. There is a select few occasions where like this would be beneficial to play in like Purple Luffy or into an RP Luffy, because you're able to rest their Don, their active Dons. We are running 3 of the 9-cost 11k Shanks. This is the one that on play KO up to one of your opponent's rested characters. This is one of the best cards to run in Shanks versus Shanks, is this Shanks, because this Shanks counters his rush Shanks, because we're able to just throw this down and pop it. And then lastly, you've got 3 0 costs, and then 1 of the Straw Sword. This is a 2-cost, and it allows us to rest anything in the game. So, great card to Teach, great card to go for game. Let's get into those matches. And here we see Purple Luffy. We didn't have the best of hands. We'll just be playing a Tashigi here, probably just in case he has like a Ragnarok, or if he's running something weird. and is able to get rid of one of our bigger bodies later. We'll just take, yeah, bad hand. We don't really have a play, so we're just going to swing 9. And then he sees his ideal start. That's not looking great for us. We can Hody here. It's probably, I mean, like, it's very aggressive, but we can't just continuously go without play, so. We do get his Sanji, so it was worth it. He goes 8, we'll just counter. We don't really like giving up our carrots, but it's okay. We'll counter that too. Then he doesn't swing his last. We do see our 9-drop. That's a very important card in this matchup. Our Shanks. It's very important. Technically, it's more important to be using that into their 9-drop Luffy's, but we have to play it right there. We gotta curb some of the aggression that he's got. Double Luffy Taros just hurts. Okay, we do hit a trigger. We rest that. He swings 10. We're going to counter out of that. And then, yeah, well, I think we have to counter this. We have to keep aggro. We're deciding what to do here. I think we're going to swing 9 lead first. We do get him to go ahead and throw away his Gum Gum. So now we can swing 12 into Luffy Taro. He does counter. So we'll swing into his little bodies. Full clear board, leave 1 up. So now we know he only has 1 swing unless he has a Rush Luffy. And he doesn't have Rush Luffy, obviously. Okay. So we know we can just swing 5 at life, and he takes that. So now it's like, maybe we just try to finish you off. Because if he... Yeah, he Gum Gums there, so now we know we can kill his Luffy. And we're able to get a Cavendish down. Okay. He'll kill that. That's fine. He'll play Zoro, and he'll play Blocker. But we got a Hody. Yeah, he didn't even give it time, but we won anyways. We had a Hody. Here we see Shanks. And these are all ranked matches. We got Shanks here. He's deciding, I guess, to hit his button. He gets a Uda out. We do get our Cavendishes, which is pretty good, and we get our Tashigi, which we really want to see in this matchup. He goes ahead and swings. We'll just give him a 1K. We're going to try to stay a little bit healthy because we know he's going to have some really big swings here coming up. And this is the time when, like you shouldn't swing here. I hope we don't swing. We should not swing. Okay, good. We don't swing. Because he's going to swing, or he cannot swing, and he'll take us in the later game. And our late game is actually better than his at this point because we have Zoro. So if it's a battle of like not swinging into each other, then we're going to win that. And he does decide to swing. So we'll rest the blocker, and now we know we are super safe because we are setting on carrot. We're just going to take. We'll carrot that, and then we get to swing twice at lead. Cool. And he'll probably counter this, I would imagine. Yeah. So now we can just continue to kill his, or to stop his Lucky Root from ever swinging. And we're not in any danger here. I don't even think we'll be in danger after he plays this, so we're probably going to be able to play out our Zoro for free, but we should definitely counter because we want to stay healthy. So we can swing 6, freeze, yep. Play Zoro out, we'll restand our Don, and then we get to swing 6 one more time, and then we have a Zoro on board. And if he can't take care of Zoro, then he's in really big trouble. Because he's sitting on 2 health. But this stops him from being able to play a 10-drop Shanks. And we haven't seen our Shanks yet, so stopping him from playing his is awesome. Okay. He mulguns it and then divines it. So that was his whole turn. But the good news is he gets 1 swing. We can counter out of that. And we just get a Kid down. We'll use Kid to play Rosie. We'll refreeze his Lucky Root again. We could have froze Beckman instead there, though. But it does actually matter. We probably should have froze Beckman instead. Because he was going to swing no matter what. Oh, and he just quits. He didn't have a play. And here goes Rodri. This is the Teach matchup. This deck feels so good into Teach. Between Hody Jones and a 4 of Zoro. So 4 of Hody and 4 of Zoro, you almost always see your cards. And Teach just can't deal with Zoro. I mean, he can freeze him with Teach, but he has to repeatedly do it over and over again. And if you throw down 2 Zoros, then it's just game over. Typically, you don't have to do that, though, because of Hody. And Straw Sword works really well as well. And we have that as a 1 of. And it's a searchable 1 of. And we'll just swing. We kind of want to deal with his blocker immediately. We could have added the Don actually there. We should have actually added 1 Don to Rosie there. And swung. Because it ain't like we have to have that Don standing. He didn't have a real play. He didn't. Right. There's nothing for us to rest, so. We do get Hody. And then we'll just start burning his life. And now if he swings, it'll be a one-time thing. And we're setting on Zoro as well. And we'll just take the life shot, that's fine. Okay, he gets double of them down. It's okay. Because we do get to restand our Don. We'll swing 8 and 8. He does give us a 2K. Okay. So he has to have Teach here. He does. Okay. And we know he has 3 swings. We have enough to get out, though. And we get Hody. He doesn't black hole us because he didn't really have the cards. So he just takes a loss here. That was kind of a misplay on his part, to be fair. But out of like all the games I played, I did continuously just beat Teach. And it's because Zoro feels so good into it, and so does Hody. Plus, we have Straw Sword. I mean, even if he didn't do that, though, we could have just Straw Sworded his Teach, and we'd have still won. As long as we swung the correct numbers. Alright, here we got Zoro. Zoro's actually a scary deck. Because it gets really wide really fast. Think we do have to kill the chopper just so he can't clap back super easily. We just give him 0 cost. We don't want to go too far out, and that's because we know he has Kid Killer. We definitely have to get the Eustace down. And then we're just gonna swing into Kid. He does lose his Kid Killer, but... And then we get a blocker out. So we got 2 blockers down. So he doesn't get to kill it. We do get another blocker. We do have to clear his board. As long as we clear his board, we're good. I don't think we have to kill everything, though, because we don't really care about that. And then we can play blocker out, put a Don to it, so we get a card draw. Because we know he's going to kill Eustace. And yeah, he just loses. GG. If you watched all the way through, you're a real one. Let me know what deck you guys want to see next time. Peace out.